It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got C.J. Stroud. He comes in third in the league in passing touchdowns.
About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on EA Sports. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. And they're led out by their quarterback from the University of Cincinnati, Desmond Ridder.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Holding offense.
From the gun, it's Ridder. Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. And the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Houston offense heading out to the field for the first time. They're led by the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2023. From Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
You know you have a good week, Mike, when it takes all 5 fingers on one hand just to show how many touchdowns you threw in last week's win. Now, do we expect him to do that 2 weeks in a row? I'm not sure that's realistic, but as long as he continues to operate at this high of a level, they're going to have a strong chance to win every single week.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And now, 3rd and goal coming up. In motion now, it's Collins. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready now for their 2nd drive. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They put Wilson in motion. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Ridder. Got a man downfield, it's Wilson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers, and depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
1st and 10. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake filled. First half continues. Elijah Vera Tucker plays college ball at USC. Guilty that time.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Ridder. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Ritter gonna hold on to this one. Looked like a lateral there, but now it's a free football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
From the gun on third down, here's Ritter. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Cam Little for this field goal attempt. Little's kick is good. And the Jets will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This one taken at the 7. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Texans offense ready for their second possession. They'll set out in search of a first touchdown in this game. Just a pair of field goals to show. It's 3-3 as they start 1st and 10. He's got his man. That's Nico Collins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Dell motioning over. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. In trouble, and down he goes. Javon Kinlaw, the former Niner, in there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and done for this pass rush. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Off the fake. Here's Ritter. He'll take a shot. Looking for Wilson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down. Ritter. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to the backfield and bring him down.
On 4th down, Daniel Wheelan is on to punt. Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. An attack is going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker. Be friendly to the quarterback.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. That's Hassan Reddick getting in there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. 3rd and long. Stroud. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. On first down, it's Ritter. He'll go down. They drop him for the sack on the final play of this first quarter. It's been a game of field goals so far. It's the Texans who have the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They go play action now. Ritter. The pass is caught by Turner.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Here's Daniel Whelan now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He'll try the right side with Hall. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Here's Ritter. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Out of the pistol, it's Ritter. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Now Ritter. Throwing right. It's taken in.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time. There's a lot of room to operate.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Jets first down. To throw is Ritter. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. On the option, here's Hall. And he will get into the end zone. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Jets. It's his third touchdown on the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jets will go up by a point here in the second quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. Stroud to throw here on first down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here, second and 10. Here's Stroud. He's got this on target to Addison. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Stroud. This one complete to Jordan. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. And he'll spin his way forward for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Stroud going to set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And they will remain down by 1.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Ritter. They'll set up the screen to Hall. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. In motion, it's Robinson. It's 1st down, and it's Hall. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, it's Ritter. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Open man downfield. It's Nico Collins. take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Jets offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. Open man is Robinson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Ritter. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play calling. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. It's Robinson. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. They'll throw on 1st down with Ritter. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
On 2nd down, it's Ritter. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. From the shotgun, it's Ritter. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the 2nd look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will cut the lead from 6 down to 3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the 1st half, it's resulted in a big play. that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A second down throw for Stroud. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Addison. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the outside, it's looked in by Addison.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, Stroud. He'll go left side here and complete this one. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Texans first down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. So we're at halftime, and apparently we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Stroud. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. At the 32-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Stroud. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
He keeps it himself, and he's in. C.J. Stroud, touchdown, Houston. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Jets offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
On second down, Ritter. A throw left side taken in by Corley. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The home team's offense, and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
Now, Stroud. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Third down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the first down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that first down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Garrett Wilson and the Jets offense now heading back onto the field. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Ritter. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. Ritter. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Now, Ritter to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. It's Robinson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
It'll be a pickup of 10, and the Jets have a first down. They'll go again with Hall. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. To throw is Ritter. For the middle, that's Corley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They'll run. This is Hall. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Ritter. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Ritter. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we take you through some of the highlights so far, you're going to see a lot of passing yards. He has carved up this defense over 300 yards passing in the game and has been sharp right from the start. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll mark them down up beyond the 30.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the 2nd half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Quincy Williams in there for the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Stroud. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and a yard. putting the tight end in motion. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Jets offense and Desmond Ridder set to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long.
Here we go. Ready?
Out of the pistol, it's Ridder. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. On second down, it's Ridder. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans tack on one more to their lead. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Ridder on first down. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Ridder. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Now Ridder. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there, and it'll be 3rd down. Here's Ridder to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. 2nd down and 8. They run out of the gun with Warren. And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. It'll be no gain on that play.
This play right here is just a clear example of just how hard it is to bring this back down, Mike. I mean, he had to break multiple tackles just to get back to the original line of scrimmage. But give credit to the defense. They kept bringing bodies at him, and they're eventually able to get him down for no gain. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll put Addison in motion. He's got his man, complete to Dell.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
All right.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. He pulls it in around the 5. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the 1st down. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. Stroud to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. That's to Robinson. He's got it. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Ritter. This one is caught by Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ritter. That one taken in by Corley. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On second down, Ritter. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The second defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's one pick six, but to get 2 pick sixes in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans stretch things out even further. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, Ritter. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the gun, it's Ritter. Now he'll run. You can't beat a running quarterback. Gain of 16 and a 1st down. Ritter. This complete to Corley. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete. Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Now Ritter on 1st down. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Ritter. That's caught over the middle. It's Wilson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Ritter. He runs with it. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll look to throw. That one into the hands of Turner. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cater Tohu.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong line of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field, and it would appear they are on their way to a 2-0 start as they begin things here with 1st and 10 in this 4th quarter. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Once again, it's Warren. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. Now Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So it's a win here for the Texans. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.